1 second. Oh yeah, I usually don't let this part play out. Why do I know? I don't think I actually seen whoever that was yet. So maybe there's somebody else on the ship? It almost feels kind of spoilerish. Anyways, last time I started another run through, since the first attempt didn't go so well. This time I tried going through the 5 door instead at first, and we got to the second door choice. Snake is still missing, and I've been thinking about this, and I think I'm actually going to try going through the 3 door instead. To give you a quick rundown on the choices being made here.
Hold it over enough, or do you need more time?
So their thinking is we can't go through the 3 door because we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They both have a door to 3, but Santa seems to be thinking that like we both can't go through the door at the same time. But I don't think that's the case. I think once one team goes through the door and solves the puzzle, if they leave the door open for the other team to go through, then the second team should be able to. Like, they should be able to go through, because when we ended up playing through the first time, and this is using the knowledge of the first run through of the game, one of the teams eventually, I forget who it was, that went through. I think it was like Ace 7 and who else was it? Clover, I think. So they went through, but then when they came out, when we met back up with them, you know, 7 wedged the door open so that we could go back through. But Santa had mentioned, like, oh yeah, you can go this way so you don't have to go through the numbered door. But that would imply that another team could go through the numbered door. So I feel like maybe he's wrong about this. And I don't know why, or maybe that's just a mistake or something, but it seems like this might be a possibility. And the fact that it's an alternate path makes me wonder if I should take it. Because also, if Snake is still behind that door, then we're going to find that out much earlier. Or maybe we will find out he's not there, which means that he didn't actually get killed until later on. So I feel like maybe taking this door, like, he seems to think, oh no, 3 people are going to be left behind. But I think what's going to happen is everybody's still going to be able to go through, and we're going to find out some information much faster. Just one team has to go through and then solve the puzzle, and then, you know, the other team can go through after them. So I think I'm going to do that one.
Anyway, that's the deal. So think it. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're going to be leaving 3 people behind to die.
Yeah, I
so
think.
What are you going to do?
That's the where it's like, that's the worst choice. But actually, I think we can make this work.
7 or 8. Time to choose.
So, yeah.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You've got to be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm curious about the red. 7, would
What?
you mind authenticating for me?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
The number 7 has been entered into the red.
Not sure what he's doing here, but now he'll need June and Lotus to scan.
Next is June.
Yeah.
Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right. The only people who
Wait.
haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
Wait, what is he doing? That's not gonna work.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
I'm not sure what Junpei is doing here anymore.
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3. The door's number.
Okay, so...
There you go.
What?
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover.
What?
Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice.
What?
So I'm waiting.
What are you...
You son of a bitch! You tricked us!
Why are we doing this?
All that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit. Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
I mean, we could also just not go through the door and reset it. Because now this seems kind of like a dumb idea.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
That's it?
So, who's it going to be?
Again,
Santa?
you could just not go through the door. We know they'll reset.
Or Lotus and Clover?
This is weird.
Let's go, Clover.
Well, now this feels like a big mistake.
Fuck!
Oh, no, wait!
Ah!
Uh,
This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but... Go.
I mean, you could just not.
No.
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! That's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left! No time for screwing around! Get moving!
Damn it! You and I are not done yet, bastard!
Yeah, like...
Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing!
No, wait! I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
That's covered in blood. So yeah, now this feels like the Junpei took this a much different means than what I had expected him to do when I made that choice. Now this feels like a big mistake, but we're gonna see what happens.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the...
Oh, yeah, by the way, there's a body there.
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here.
Ooh, those noises.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey,
Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
it's definitely an open fracture.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
Is that... Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
No!
Oh.
No! No! No!
Stop! Calm down.
Wow, this is becoming bad in all sorts of ways.
Hey!
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's going to be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
And you're looking kind of like a villain here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes. But I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Okay, that's a little weird.
We better get to it.
Oh man, just right into a puzzle room, huh? Oh boy. Well, this will be fun. Let's see, we got this, this, and this. Okay, so... there's LLR. I think that might be some sort of dying message from Snake. No, because he exploded, dude. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. So, that had to have been there before. Where the blood stride tells you it's real old, yeah. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. His blood was put here a long time ago. So yeah, this is actually probably part of the puzzle, as weird as it is. I don't know what LLR means, though. Left, left, right? We came in unlocked, but there ain't really any point. Yeah. Something happens to turn you. Nope. Water never comes out of these things. I guess that's something to think about, the fact that water almost never comes out of these pipes or faucets or whatever. Which would make me think that maybe this is some kind of replica. I mean, obviously it's not the actual Titanic. Shower works, divider between the stalls, and yeah, don't want to think about that too much. So now we've got toilet paper? Okay, whoa, what's this? It's got red symbols on it. Maybe that's a side-tail cipher? Know what that side-tail cipher? What the hell is that? Now you have to use paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it so the whole paper is filled up. You unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was. Oh, I see. So we gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original. Okay, so we find a stick and we wrap this toilet paper around it and then we get message. Wrap the paper around the stick and then you can read the code. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely something. What else do we have here? Wooden box. Some luminol. Okay, that's for investigations. I'm sure people who played lots of Ace Attorney games are familiar with this one. See that? He grabbed it from him. Wasn't very nice. This is luminol. You know, for forensics guys used at crime scenes. I keep wondering if this guy's gonna turn out to be like a detective or something, because he uses words like perp and he knows what luminol is, and I don't know. Glows blue and you spray it on blood. Even the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow. Yeah, so don't need any more toilet paper. Pipe stretches down to the ceiling. Oh, there's a bucket. Doesn't seem to be anything in the bucket. It's a tin bucket. Back in elementary school, when you spilled all of our paint across the whole classroom, they made you clean it up, and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but sure. There's a broom.
The rabbit hutch.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that?
He doesn't remember.
It was terrible.
Or maybe he does. They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. First thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Okay then, even after teachers and friends came to see what happened, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. What is this? What is happening? Wasn't she just freaking out over someone who had exploded about 2 minutes ago? They would ambush the killer at night. What? Even Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's Akane Kuroshiki's face, the night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
I guess we're just gonna gloss over the fact that, like, he kinda just was like, yeah, let's leave behind these 2 people to die.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the
I
subject.
was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know.
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Wow, Junpei's
Really?
kind of a jerk.
That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very
Really?
important.
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. It had been so long ago he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing, oh, I see. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly and then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself.
That was, okay.
That's right. The pool of blood.
Yeah, how do you forget about that? Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing?
Yeah, that was
Well,
kind of weird.
Maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. This is so weird. I feel like I've really made a mistake taking this bath. Alright, so, yeah, we got a broom. All of that to get a broom. Here's a toilet. What? This is, looks like tar. It's sticky, I don't think we just wipe it off. Pouring some water, it's not gonna help much either. Got hot water. Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Maybe. A weird stain in the toilet bowl, okay. Water tank for a toilet. Piece, but wait, what? This crime. What is that? Police. Okay, this guy's definitely a detective or something. I missed one line of that, but the fact that he's talking about. Yeah. Why does he look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? He's not wasting any time. Okay, apparently I can't go back and look at whatever that previous text was, but apparently it doesn't matter. Toilet's tank. It doesn't look like the pipes that are supposed to take water to it are working. Yeah, like none of the other things that use water on this ship. Something in here. Oh, let's see, screwdriver. Alright. Anything else in here? Yeah, there's nothing in it, which means we can't flush it. Kind of hard to flush a toilet without water, of course. I doubt we need the toilet paper. We already have the toilet paper we need. So now here's this one. Nothing in this toilet. No weird marks. Check the tank. It's a red key card. Interesting. It's a red card, probably a key card. Remember if you saw a card reader anywhere. No, but if we do, we'll know what to use it on. Nothing here now, okay. The lights, which never do anything. Already checked all 3 toilets, nothing unusual there. Okay, so nothing to do for those. What's this? Thermometer. Can you get off? No, it's screwed onto the wall. Oh. We do have a screwdriver.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No. And also, aren't you supposed to be really mad at me?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
What a great conversation we're having here, Santa.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
He is taking this surprisingly well for how hangry
What
he
was
was
that
upset.
all about?
Dude, seriously? Says open, bottom of the gauge. Yeah. Wonder what it means. Yeah, so we gotta heat this thing up somehow. Alright, so here's the drain. Ooh. There's a key card down there. Something on that grate. It's a card. Yeah, it's a blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too deep, so we need to get this grate off. Now we can reach it. Isn't this card kind of like that red card? Yeah, it is. The one we found in the toilet, right? Yeah. So, the red card floated? Okay. Yes. Float. It'll probably float. Let's pick it up. What? The blue card, it might float in water. Just pick it up. Unless, oh, is that supposed to be too far down to reach? I think that's what they're implying. Yeah, there's a blue card in it. I guess that means that I just can't reach it. Okay, sure, whatever. Door with a lock. Red light is off. Still says lock. So you press these buttons. The power's on, so we probably have to do something with this. Okay, so we got one of them with the red key card. Probably need the blue key card for this one. So probably can't do anything with that yet. Can't do anything else with the door. So we need some water, which we haven't been able to do like for most of the time that we've been here. Let's see what this is. Oh. Piece of paper tied to this pipe with a wire. Notice drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Oh, so we've got to do something with this. For water can be controlled with the use of these handles. You can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. You can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it'll start overflowing from the drain. But we want that. We actually, that's what we want, because that'll give us the blue key card. So, turn the right one on. Turn all the other ones off. The channel has 3 positions, left, center, and right. Pipe on the right here must be connected to the drain in the middle of the room. Yeah, this pipe on the right here. If you turn on the water here, it'll probably come up through the drain. Six handles here, each one's got 3 relay. Yeah. Hold on. Water coming out of the oh, there is water coming out of the shower head. Let's see if... Oh, it's hot. It's really hot. Man, that water must be just about boiling. Okay, I'm gonna try something first. Tar inside the toilet bowl. Okay, so we don't use that on this. I feel like there's gotta be something we use this on. Oh! This thing. I think we're supposed to use the luminol here. Maybe not on these, but like over here? It's kind of weird to use it here. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, right. Turn the light off. So left, left, right, left, right, left. There's some more moving letters showing up. Yeah. Left, left, right, left. Okay. So that means this guy. Left, left. Right, left, right, left. It was sit on the wall. Wonder if it actually did anything. Drain's acting out. What the hell did you do? Just mess with the valves a little. Nothing big. So now, yeah, this is overflowing. You can get the card. Water pouring out of the drain. Now I got the blue key card. Okay, so now at this point, got the 2 key cards. We haven't used the bucket. We haven't used the toilet paper and the broom handle. We haven't used the thermometer. I wonder, to make a broom, if you can take the broom handle off, or combine it with this. Grab the toilet paper around the broom, yeah. Grab the toilet paper around the broom. Now what does it say? Symbols line up perfectly. 634 plus... Switch it back. 634 plus on the toilet paper. 634 plus 25? I still don't know what you use this bucket for. I guess you could... Oh, you could do this. Or you can use it with this shower head. Yeah, fill the bucket with hot water. Bucket on the head. Okay, sure thing. So, you have a bucket full of really hot boiling water. It's filled with water. Try not to spill it. Yeah. It's heavy. Okay, okay. I'll carry it. Alright. So... put the boiling water on this. Flush the hot water from the bucket. Oh. I need to put it in here. Pour the hot water into the tank. Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. Yeah, this... Oh, okay. Alright, 185. Okay, so... 634 plus 185. I could do this in my head, but I'm not gonna. 819. Okay, I think we've used everything at this point, except this guy. Well, anyways, I didn't use this part. So we've used the 2 key cards, and now we need to put in the password, which is keys to enter and clear, and we're already pretty sure that it's 819. Or not. Oh, wait. The bottom of the gauge. Oh, I wonder. Look at this hot water on the thermometer. Yeah. And now it's the open mark. Huh? It opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in here. Ah, here we go. So 957 plus 634 plus 957 634 957 plus 634 plus 185 1776. So now we go here. There we go. Got it. So that one wasn't too bad.
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Yeah, but I know where these double doors go.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
What the...
You're shitting me. We're back.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
Well, somebody's gonna look like a jerk now.
Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
I mean, to be fair, that was a pretty jerk move on Junpei's part.
What?
Go have a look.
I
stuck the screwdriver in the door.
Oh man, this music. This music is great.
That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. Stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Man, you're not gonna tell her?
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
You should tell her what's
My
about
goodness.
to happen.
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First,
so
the
I
killers
think
got
this
Snake
part's
to
the
authenticate
same.
on the red to open door. Then they shoved him into it. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. And once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah,
Unless they had a 9 bracelet.
that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
It would have had to have been then.
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
And miraculously, despite how much of a jerk Junpei's been, he can't be one of the ones who did it because the numbers don't add up correctly. You would need a second 5, and he can't be that.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Technically, well, I mean, if you had 3 people, yeah, then that opens up other possibilities. But if it's 2 people, it actually can't be Lotus or Junpei.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
See, this also makes Ace seem kind of suspicious because as we found out by the time we get to the end of the game, you kind of need to work together. So the fact that he's saying that isn't the case makes him seem more suspicious.
Yes, that is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion.
Plus the whole, like, 2 + 1 + 9 and 1 + 8 + 9 thing that I talked about earlier.
We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed
Yes, almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game. And doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Yeah, you know,
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
there need to be 2 people.
How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Or that, I guess.
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp.
Well, Junpei's not exactly been great on this run.
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
Zero said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us. weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he?
I mean, maybe. He's also addressing you, and you are on the ship. So...
He'd be saying something like, that ship, or the ship.
Yeah, but if he's saying it to you, and you're on the ship, then he's addressing you being on the ship at that time. So the grammar is weird, but it's not necessarily the case.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I think Zero is
One of us. Okay, so then this part of the conversation. I think this part's gonna be the same. Was he one of them? You know what? Screw it. I'll say that's crazy.
That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
She's just gonna hate Junpei after this.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us, but you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
Oh man, if he really is the killer, that is, oh boy. I wish there was a way I could go back and check to see if the 9 bracelet is still there, though.
It's
'Cause
3
that
in the
would
morning.
seal it. That would definitely make it certain.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
our next destination is Mercury. Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Not gonna make any fun comments, Junpei.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
Well, I feel like this is definitely not gonna work out, considering that now we can only access 1 door, I think.
C and bottom.
We're not gonna go back to the other 2 numbered doors.
Time to head down then.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too, then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Okay, so 5, 3, 2 for this run.
Jesus. You 2 are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
Alright, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Alright, time to solve another puzzle. Confinement room front hallway. Okay, so we've got just these two. Alright, well, they're searching these 2 doors. I guess well, let's take a look at this first. Emergence. Put tiles in the door that spell out emergence. It means we need to emerge out of here. Do something with tiles to open the door. Okay, so we can't actually interact with that yet. Door in the back. Tried a couple of things, but yeah, 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. Okay, so that one's not useful. So they're looking in these 2. I'll try this 3rd one. It's a desk. How hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Sure, it doesn't look like it's got a keyhole and there doesn't seem anything stopping it. I'm supposed to open it. Okay, well there's a desk, it's old and rusty. Simple chair where the light doesn't shine. What's the deal with the lighting here? It's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark, you can't see anything, there's no way they can explore the rest of this room. Blanket, not a really great one. Light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here. Okay, sure. Just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. The mirror seems really high. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, it's not really useful as a bathroom mirror at all. Sink, there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. The faucet is too hard to turn. Okay. Light shining on it. Okay. Partition juts out from a dirty wall. Scratch marks. Am I seeing things? I don't know, man. Can I look around behind it? Okay, here we go. 14 equals E. Okay, that's hexadecimal. Probably means that 14 somewhere represents an E, but I don't know what that 14 would be. Okay, dirty toilet, it's too dark to tell. Toilet paper is still wide enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. Okay, so just barely make out the string of the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. Damn it, it kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it. Okay, so not a whole lot in this room other than 14 equals E. And some stuff that we can't really interact with. So I guess we'll try the first 2 doors. Okay, this one's lit at least. Start with this one. Oh, what the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Looks like it's screwed on, so if we unscrew it we might be able to, yeah. We're gonna have a tough time to try to break it open. So if we get a screwdriver, it's too bad he left that screwdriver back to the other door. We probably could have used it. Okay, so we need a screwdriver for that. Chair is probably normal, yeah. Junpei continues to be a jerk in this route. Anything under the bed sheets? Anything under the bed? See if we want to sleep there. No, definitely not. There's no mirror here, interestingly. There is a toilet. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? It fell off. Huh, look at this. The handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. So, I got a handle. Okay. Inside the hole's threaded, like you're supposed to screw something in there. Okay. So I have to look on the lookout for something that would go in a toilet paper tube. Seriously, doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Well, if you're not gonna need it for anything, why did you take it? This part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this. Oh, this comes off and goes on the handle and makes a screwdriver. I think. Yeah. Combine with this. Screw it in. We've got a screwdriver. Okay. Sun symbol? A little fishy. Sun symbol, but doesn't look like the ones in the doors. What do you mean the ones on the doors? This was pretty nasty to begin with. The inside's even worse. I'm amazed you can bring yourself to touch it. There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? Okay, well. So, we've got a sun symbol, we've got a 14 equals E. And what's this? What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool? But I guess it'd say it's trying to look like water. Well, yeah. Huh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? Also, there's a weird tile in the drain. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out there. I have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. It's a tile that has an X on it. Like, square. This doesn't turn, so... The pipe under it? No, that doesn't work. Okay, well, I don't know if there's anything else to interact with in this room, so I guess we'll try the second one. Did I just... Oh, it's the door opening. It almost sounded like someone was talking, and I was like... That I thought someone was talking for a moment, and I started to get a little nervous, like, who's talking? Okay, another one of these rooms. Oh right, we've got to go back and unscrew that door. Nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. The handle in the drawer doesn't really fit. It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Oh, it just took the whole drawer out apparently. There's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with the screw after the fact. So can I combine this with a screwdriver? Screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle. Maybe I can. Okay, so now I have a knob, which I don't know what I would use this for. It's like a faucet. Oh, it's a faucet handle. Seems a little weird on a wooden drawer. Look it out on purpose with a shape like that. There's only one place it could go. Now we have a drawer without a handle, which it's just a big mirror. Use it to reflect something. What else can I do with it? It'd be really pretty if we Why would you suggest that? That's just strange. Regular chair. Obvious. Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Well, you don't have to. I'm going around touching things because you guys aren't going to figure this out until I do it. There's a bed. Ooh, and a towel. The towel has this part and then this part here. That's weird. Looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything. You should consider what the design might be. Perhaps that will give us a hint. Yeah, the towel is one part the thing on the one mirror and one part the thing on this mirror, I think. Yeah, sure. Wow, Junpei continues to be a jerk in this route. Seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. Sorry, I'm sorry, you're right. This guy. Why is he such a jerk in this route? Okay, toilet paper. Can you touch that? It's horrible. Yeah, you know, whatever. Here's the moon symbol to go with the sun symbol in the other one. It's a precious hint. Let's remember it. So, moon symbol in one toilet, sun symbol in the other toilet. Yeah, you don't have to touch these things. That's why I'm here. So I can touch all of the terrible things. Can I pull it? I guess it does. We don't need to do that. So here's this thing. It's like part of the design on the towel. Do you think it means anything? The towel looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. That means we need to make water flow from here. Faucet doesn't have a handle. If I can find a knob for it, I can probably get water out of it. And there's also a hole here. Drain's kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason. I mean, it seems like it has something to do with the other sink. So now we're gonna turn the water on. Wait, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious. I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it. What do you mean? Just watch. Any time now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. Okay, so now we have a sink full of water. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you. Okay, so now we have a sink full of water. What can we do with that? We can soak it up with the towel? Or we can fill the water in the box? But apparently not. No, you're not supposed to use those things with it, apparently. Water pull in the sink. Fill it, it filled up, so what happened over the spring? Yeah, I guess we can try looking at the other one to see if that did anything. And we have to go back over there anyway, because we have to... well, first, let me do this. Unscrew these guys. The screws off. Now we can open the drawer. Yay! There's nothing in here. Great. Well, maybe the drawer's what we need. Okay, we'll take the drawer, I guess. We got a desk drawer. A bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere, and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. What? Seems that far-fetched. So... oh, I see. Yeah, that goes in somewhere. Can you combine it with this one? No, you can't. Oh, I wonder if you put that drawer in the other box. Maybe that'll do something. Also, this is full now. We're in this room too. What do you mean this room too? Yeah, because it... okay, so yeah, these two sinks were connected. The pipe was clogged further down, so it filled up and pushed the tile out. So that's what we had to do. Yep. So now we have a tile, which... what is this? Blue and red lines, or red, blue, and gray lines. What does this mean? I have no idea on this one. Can we combine this somehow?
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
Maybe he's starting to remember.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh. You know, the first run we went through, Clover said something like that. We never really got an answer from her on it.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Light. Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names.
Were there 9 total?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Okay, yeah, so he's definitely a detective.
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Maybe it's the one that's in the dark?
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to be it. That's why I went to the wharf.
Oh, man.
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Inset Man told me?
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too.
What is happening in this picture?
Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just... please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm going to be able to use it later.
Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? Just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Yes, you do. Alright. So a mirror. Have. Oh, right. We're gonna. What was it? Maybe I was supposed to try the other one on this one? There. Nope. Okay. So it must be the third one then. Door that doesn't open. I wonder if this is part of the puzzle. Oh, I still haven't... I still need to figure out how to get this out. So that then I could presumably put the other one in. This is mirror to reflect the light, yeah. Oh, thank you for doing this. Oh, okay. Sun, moon. Left side is the sun, the right has the moon symbol, which we've seen before. 4-7. 4 to 7 is 7 on the right. 4 on the left, 7 on the right. Sun on the left, moon on the right. So E is 14, Sun is 4, Moon is 7. Okay, he's got the string. Pull on it. Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. Kind of feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush the toilet. 14 equals E. So 14 I saw in something I'm carrying around with me. Is it this? This? Two weird lines, I don't get it. Spring on it. It's a weird bump on the back of it. Yeah, I don't know what it wants from me at this point. Part of the design on the towel. The design on the towel is a spring, right? Picture this mirror is a spring, and it's talking about the water in the sink. Do I use water pull up for the spring and push it out? Do I use one of these drawers to scoop the water out? This fellow is going to shut off on purpose. I'm not sure what to do with it though, that's the problem. Check under the beds. No, I guess you can't. Sink. Well, I can put the tile in there. So it's taking us to make the water. Okay, so I think I figured out this part. Make the water flow from this side to pool on the other side. Same as the moon symbol we saw in that dark room, right? There's a number there too, right? 7. Number, that's probably how many times you're supposed to... Oh. So you pull this one 7 times and the other one 4 times. Ha! So the tile didn't get knocked down by the other drawer. So yeah, you did have to switch the... They seem the same. Nothing in the drawer. I don't know what pulling the handle did, though. I guess we could also try pulling the handle 4 times on the other one. And one more. Here it is again. Makes some kind of weird sound when I pull on that string. The same thing happened in the other room. That means, I don't know, don't you think it's a little suspicious the other room gave us a hint to figure out this one out? You're right, the room next door is just like this one. So that leaves the dark room. So maybe something weird happened in the dark room now? That's my guess. Maybe check the toilet. Flash when you pull on the string. 14 equals E. Yeah, I don't know what that did. Oh, we don't need to shine light on the hint anymore. The sink works? Oh, I bet it opens this drawer. Ah, there we go. Drawer opens easily enough. More of these tiles. We've got 4 of these things now. They all seem kind of the same. I don't get this. I don't think I figured this out on my own. Which is weird. Okay, do they all say the same thing? Yeah, I think they do. Well, now I have 1 for each of these E's. Like that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. Replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. There's only one way to find out, so... 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, what's an E? The E's and emergence are the 14s from the tiles. If we replace it, that gives us the answer. If you really care why it worked, let's just get out of here. I don't know why we need to know that E equals 14 though, because we didn't do anything with the 14 part. Oh.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Yeah, that looks like a bad chair to sit in.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Torture room. Oh boy. And I still don't have those E's from before, so I guess they really didn't mean anything. Anyways, I think I'm going to save for now. It's getting about that time to wrap up for the evening. But, yeah, things are getting interesting. Oh, I was gonna... it definitely feels like this is probably not the correct path to take. Mostly because we didn't go through the other 2 doors. And we've only got this 1 door to explore. I don't know how things are going to end, but I'm guessing potentially not well, but we'll play out the rest of it tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll learn something interesting. And, yeah, hopefully that will help us find the truth of what really happened in this crazy boat mystery with that's apparently connected to an incident from 9 years ago that Seven was aware of. So, yeah, should be interesting. I probably will be able to stream tomorrow, probably, you know, running around the same time as usual. If not, it will definitely be on Friday. So, I hope you all are enjoying this, and have a good evening, and I'll catch you next time.